Good morning, dear students. I welcome you all in the online computer class. Today, we are going to gain knowledge about input unit, memory, central processing unit, and output unit. Let's start. This figure shows the basic components of a computer. As we have studied from my last video, the set of data and instructions provided by the user to a computer is called as an input. Now what does the computer do? The computer stores this input in its memory and then processes it in CPU. The results or output are again stored in its memory. Then they are presented to the user. Input unit, that is input devices, the unit through which data and instructions are entered into the computer, are called as input unit or input devices. Different input devices are keyboard, mouse, joystick, USB devices. USB means Universal Serial Bus, hard disk, compact disc, that is CDs, barcode reader. Different input devices take data in different forms and send it to the computer memory. For example, in superstores like DMart, Big Bazaar, Reliance Mall, you will find barcode readers for reading barcodes printed on the product. You might be remembering when you purchase a pack of biscuits from such malls, the shopkeeper uses a small device and presses a button on the device. With a beep sound, the barcode printed on the tag of the biscuit pack is read and copied to the computer, and finally a bill is generated. Another input device is mouse. A mouse has few buttons and it rolls on a hard surface. Mouse controls the movement of the pointer on the display screen. Most of the input devices convert the data into machine readable form. Now we will see what is a memory. Data, instructions and processed output, that is results, are stored in computer memory. There are two types of computer memory, primary memory and secondary memory. This figure shows primary memory. RAM, that is random access memory, and ROM, read-only memory, are primary memory. Primary memory is also called as volatile memory or temporary memory or main memory. Primary memory is called as volatile memory because the contents will remain in the main memory till the computer is switched off. In other words, when the computer is switched off or reset, the contents will be lost. Such memory forms primary storage of a computer. Hence, it is also known as primary memory. Now, let us see what is a secondary memory. To preserve the contents for a long time, secondary or auxiliary storage is needed. Secondary memory is also called as auxiliary memory. The secondary storage memory is not volatile and the contents can be preserved for a long time. Devices that use secondary memory are called as secondary storage devices. Hard disk, compact disk, CDs, and pen drives are the most popular secondary storage devices. Now we will study the difference between primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is volatile. It is fast to access. It is expensive. It is less in capacity. For example, RAM, random access memory, and ROM, read-only memory, are primary memory. Whereas secondary memory is non-volatile, it is slow to access, it is less expensive as compared to primary memory, it is large in capacity. Example of secondary memory are hard disk, compact disk, pen drive. Now we will study what is CPU, that is Central Processing Unit. ALU, Arithmetic Logic Unit, and CU, Control Unit, together form CPU. CPU is also called as brain of the computer. Once the data and instructions are entered into the memory, the ALU, that is Arithmetic Logic Unit, present in the CPU, performs some arithmetic and logical computations. The CU, Control Unit, also present in CPU, executes instructions and control operations of other components such as computer's memory, input-output devices. Now, output unit or output devices. The unit on which output is displayed are called as output unit or output devices. Different output devices are monitor, printer, speakers, headphones, and so on. The older monitors used to be black and white. Presently, colored monitors are used that presents high quality graphics and animations. To output sound, speakers and headphones are used. Next time, we will study characteristics and advantages of a computer. We will also study what is a software, what is a hardware, and what is a firmware. Thank you. Have a good day.